and his name is John Cena!
Going on, ladies and gentlemen, heel Kyle Masters here, and this is the beginning of my YouTube channel, the heel channel, as we're going to do WWE 2K16 universe mode and maybe my career and other stuff like that. We'll see as this channel progresses, but my name is Kyle Masters. If you don't know me, check out my wrestling and WWE podcast, No Holds Barred Wrestling Podcast. I'm the host with that, and my two co-hosts, Copra Cappy and No Cell Phil. So go check that out. I'll put it in the description below for you guys. But as of now, I'm going to be doing some WWE 2K16 universe mode, and I'm going to be using the persona heel Kyle Masters in, I guess, thank you to Dolph Ziggler for giving me the idea for the name. But here we go, guys. We're going to be doing a draft right off the bat. And then after the draft in the next video, we'll get into some simulation and stuff like that. But this is going to be the draft. I added some people, some creative people. I think I added the Dudley Boys, Asuka, and a couple other people just to make the rosters a little bit more better. And I have the also the downloaded Future Stars pack in the game. So this is going to be interesting. There's a lot of good people on this roster. Basically, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to split it into two rosters. One Monday Night Raw, and the other will not be SmackDown. It's going to be NXT. Yes, I'm bringing NXT up and making them their own show. So it'll be a two roster, Raw and NXT, and then we'll get into more details in the next video. So coming up next, guys, is the draft for NXT and Raw. So here we go. Check it out. All right, let's get into the first pick for Monday Night Raw. The first pick in the Divas division. Who are they drafting? Sasha Banks, the boss, is heading to Monday Night Raw. What a first pick by Raw. Wow, that was a great pick. So here we go into the first pick for NXT. Which diva will they choose? AJ Lee, the crazy one. Holy crap. What a beginning of the draft this was. AJ Lee drafted to NXT as we head into the second pick for Monday Night Raw. Becky Lynch, the steampunk. Love it. Becky Lynch heading over to Raw in the second pick of the draft. Going into the second pick for NXT. Summer Rae. All right. Summer Rae. That's not a bad pick for NXT. As I see, you're having some potential. So let's get right into the third pick for Monday Night Raw. All right. Charlotte. Wow. A lot of good picks by Monday Night Raw so far, as Charlotte will go to Raw. All right, let's get into the third pick now for NXT. Who is it going to be? Naomi. Ooh, that's not a bad pick for NXT, so I can see her having some potential there as well. So let's get into the fourth picks now. I believe we're fourth or fifth. Here we go. Raw with another diva pick. Brie Bella. All right. That's not too bad of a pick as she staying on Monday Night Raw. So good for Brie Bella. Now let's get right into the next pick for NXT. Layla. Ooh, Layla makes a return and is going to go to NXT. That'll be interesting to see Layla in NXT. I think she has the potential to do good there. All right, let's get into the next pick. Let's not waste any time here. Monday Night Raw drafts. Emma. Ooh, Emma finally getting her shot on Monday Night Raw. We'll see how she does on Raw rather than NXT. And speaking of, here we go with the next Divas pick. NXT drafts. Oh my God, Asuka. Ooh, what a pick by NXT, as she's definitely got a lot of potential this one. All right, Monday Night Raw with their next pick. Natalya. All right, Natalya staying with Monday Night Raw. Hopefully she gets her shot as well. Haven't seen her a lot on Raw lately, so we'll see. NXT getting the next draft. Eva Marie. You know what? A lot of people hate on her, but I see her having some potential, so maybe she'll have potential in 2K. I think that's all the divas, I think. If not, nope. Well, actually, we still have a couple more. Here we go. Paige, there we go. My girl Paige staying on Raw. So I hope she does good. If we do control Divas, that's probably one of them that we are going to control. Going into the next pick for NXT. Cameron. All right. So Cameron and Naomi are split up, I believe. I think I saw Naomi on Raw. So that's interesting to see. We'll see how that plays out. Tamina gets drafted to Raw. I don't know what kind of role she's going to have on Raw. Maybe she'll manage Diva, maybe like Paige or something. So we will see. Getting into the next pick for NXT. Bayley. All right, Bayley staying with NXT, her home. So hopefully she has a big push at WWE. Plans to make her the John Cena of the Divas division next. Getting to Raw's next pick. Nikki Bella. All right, so Nikki Bella staying with Raw. Hopefully she can get back that Divas title and hold on to it for 300-something days. NXT's pick. Alicia Fox. All right, so I think that's all the Divas now, I believe. So it should be tag teams now. Raw drafts. The prime time players. Millions of dollars heading to Monday Night Raw. All right, the first tag team to be drafted in NXT. The Lucha Dragons. Ooh, okay, so Lucha Dragons returning home to NXT. Hopefully they do good down there. Raw's second pick in the tag team division. Enzo and Cass. All right, so they're getting their shot on Monday Night Raw. We'll see how that plays out. I see them future tag team champions. All right, so NXT's third pick in the tag team division. The New Day. Don't be sour, NXT. The New Day is heading there. All right, so crazy turn of events there. NXT getting New Day. Monday Night Raw's choosing the Dudley Boys. All right, the Dudley Boys are staying on Monday Night Raw, as they should. NXT getting their next pick. Miz and Mizdow. Ooh, yep, we're keeping Mizdow as the game has it as Miz and Mizdow, so that is all right. We'll keep them as a tag team. So they're heading to NXT, so good for them too. Los Matadores drafted to Raw. I don't like him, so I got nothing to say about that. All right, NXT getting a tag team now. Social Outcast. All right, so all 4 members of the Social Outcast heading over to NXT. All right, we'll see what plays out for them in NXT. I don't know if there's any more tag teams left. Let's take a look. Yep, the Usos going to Raw, or staying on Raw, rather than going to Raw. So good for the Usos. NXT drafting time. Blake and Murphy. All right, so Blake and Murphy. I think they're one of the teams I took from NXT, and they're staying with NXT. So I believe now we're getting into our singles superstars. Nope, the Von Villains getting drafted to Raw, getting their shot on the main show. So good for the Von Villains. Now, I don't remember if there's another tag team. We'll find out here. Yep, the Ascension heading back over NXT, where they started to be dominant. Hopefully they don't get jobbed in NXT as they have been in real life. So here we go. I think this is the singles competitors. Raw drafts. Nope, the Wyatt family. So all 4 members of the Wyatt family stay on Raw. That's going to be interesting to see. All right, singles competitors time, and Sami Zayn is staying with NXT. That should be interesting. Sami Zayn, a lot of talent there. Raw's next superstar is AJ Styles. All right, the newly added addition to Monday Night Raw is staying with Raw. So good for AJ Styles. All right, into NXT's next pick. Chris Jericho. Wow. That is insane. Chris Jericho heading over to NXT. We'll see how that plays out. Monday Night Raw's next pick. Finn Balor. All right. So Finn Balor's getting his call up to the main roster on Raw. We'll see how that plays out as well. NXT with the next pick. Sheamus. Oh, so NXT getting a lot of Raw talent going over there. So Sheamus heading over to NXT. Tyler Breeze is staying on Raw. All right, that's all right. Hopefully they get to draft Dolph Ziggler. We see a feud there. I love that feud. NXT drafts. Triple H. Wow. Huge picks by NXT here. Man, this is insane. NXT is getting a lot of good talent. Raw's got to pick it up here. And I guess they do with Corporate Kane. Alright, so Corporate Kane staying on Raw. What's NXT's next pick? Is it big? Is it a big guy? Brock Lesnar. Holy crap. Man, NXT just drafting hard right now. This is crazy. What's going on, Raw? Here, Raw's got surprise. There's Dolph Ziggler. Alright, there's the feud I wanted. Tyler Breeze and Dolph Ziggler. I hope that happens. Alright, let's go. Let's see if NXT continues their drafting of top guys. Tyson Kidd. Alright, that's not bad. Tyson Kidd has a lot of potential, so good for Tyson Kidd. Alright, Raw. Gotta pick it up here. Draft a guy. Gotta draft a big name. Who do we got? Dean Ambrose. Alright, he's huge. That's a good draft pick for Monday Night Raw. Good for Dean Ambrose. Alright, NXT's next pick. Randy Orton. Oh my god. Man, NXT's roster is going to be insane to use. Oh, man. The draft just keeps getting better and better, guys. Kevin Owens, that's my boy right there, is staying with Raw. He's probably one of the guys I'm going to be using in this universe mode. So let's get right into NXT's next pick. Jack Swagger, that's not bad. Good for Jack Swagger, the real American, going over to NXT. All right, Raw's next pick. Baron Corbin, he's probably another guy I'm gonna use. I have a lot of faith in this kid. He has a lot of potential, and I love his finishing move. Oh man, here we go. NXT's next pick, Goldust. Ooh, going over to the Gold NXT, Goldust. We'll see how that plays out. Maybe R-Truth can go over there. Daniel Bryan, all right, the late retiree Daniel Bryan going to Raw. Yes, we're still going to use him even though he just retired. I love using him in this game, so he's not retired from 2K16. Mark Henry being drafted over to NXT. That's a huge pick there, as NXT's roster just keeps getting better and better. But I think Raw's still up there. They got a lot of talent as well. As they draft Fandango. There you go. There's that talent I was just talking about. Alright, NXT's next pick. Cesaro. Wow, man, they're drafting well. This is insane. They're trying to overpower Raw here. Alright, here we go. Hideo Itami drafted over the Raw, so there's a lot of potential here. It's going to be a good war. It's going to be like WCW versus WWE. NXT's next pick. Samoa Joe is staying with NXT. Oh boy, this is going to be insane, guys. This universe bowl is going to be crazy. Alright, Raw's next pick. Neville. Alright, I love that. So, a lot of good talent going back and forth here. Here you go, NXT's next pick. The Big Show. Holy moly. NXT just look like they're drafting all the big guys, like all the top guys from the past. It's insane. Alright, Raw's next pick. Seth Rollins. Alright, so Seth Rollins staying with Monday Night Raw. That's huge for them, as he's their number one heel in the company. Alright, here we go. NXT's next pick. Who are they drafting? John Cena? Oh my god. Mr. Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect himself is going to NXT. That is a huge pick for them, as Roman Reigns is drafted to Raw and he's staying there. Alright, so that's good for Raw. Holy crap, I can't believe John Cena got drafted to NXT. That's nuts. That's going to shake things up. As Rusev gets drafted to NXT. Good for Rusev, going back to where he started. Alright, Monday Night Raw. Wade Barrett, the one member of a League of Nations that doesn't wrestle, is heading to Monday Night Raw. Alright, NXT. Santino Marella, the greatest IC champione ever, is heading to NXT. Alright, Monday Night Raw drafts. Stardust. Alright, so Stardust heading over to Monday Night Raw. So there will be no Stardust and Goldust reunion, it looks like. NXT drafts Alberto Del Rio. Wow. Their roster just keeps getting better and better for NXT, man. It's going to be nuts. So Monday Night Raw drafts R-Truth. Oh, so we won't see Goldust and R-Truth, the Golden Truth together. That sucks. Maybe in the next year's draft.